Is it creepy to fly over a graveyard? Or is it disrespectful? What do y'all think? Is there anybody else out there that's kind of addicted to Facebook Marketplace? I mean, I don't like Facebook. I'm never on it. But Kristi showed me Marketplace. I'm telling you what, it seems like I'm trying to buy stuff every day. Hey, I got a text message. Hey, I think it's for Marketplace. I was on there the other day and I found this chop saw that I wanted. It's a 12-inch DeWalt. I told Kristi that I wanted it and she said get it, so I did. Then I found a lawnmower that I wanted. She said, we've got 2 lawnmowers, we don't need another one. I said, I know, but look at the deal. So her solution was she banned me. Problem solved. Anyway, on to the important part of this video. What are we doing today? Charging up Mini 2 batteries. That's what we're doing right now because I forgot to charge them last night. It's a big turn here. Well, this video is going to have 2 different parts, and it came from 2 different comments from 2 different subscribers. Kind of got to do a quick test this week because I don't have a lot of editing time because I'm studying for the 107. How about that? I'm going to be taking the test on Friday. Before this video is even released, I should know if I passed. Maybe I'll pin that in a comment when we release this video whether I passed or not. I got to tell you what, you guys really inspired me to go ahead and get the 107 license. Randy Morgan, you were the true inspiration. There you go, Randy. You guys notice that it seems like almost every video I have no idea where I'm at. Kristi says my navigational skills are suspect. I guess I can't have everything. I can't be the best drone pilot in the world, plus have great navigation skills. This is probably one of the most gloomy days I've flown in a while, but man, the UAV forecast app says it's good to go. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's get to the graveyard. All right guys, there it is, Pelliser Creek Cemetery, established in 1874. I don't see a single vehicle down here, so I think we're gonna be safe. And there's nobody here, so we're not gonna be disturbing anybody. I say that's a win-win. Well shoot, I just realized I forgot my tripod. I guess I'm gonna have to do this test inside the truck. Hope it's not too boring. Now let me go out there and check for fire ants. All right, I think we're safe. Guys, today's test has all to do with landing. The landing of the DJI Mini 4 versus the landing of the DJI Mini 2. Well, the first part of this video comes from a comment from Blair Air. I'm telling you what, it's a doozy of a comment, but in the comment he's referring to the DJI Mini 4 precision landing. One of the very last things that he says all the way at the bottom, it says, press the throttle stick down to accelerate landing. I had no idea that you could do that. Can we do it on the Mini 2? So that's what the first part of the test is going to be. We're going to pit the Mini 2 versus the Mini 4. We're just going to launch the drones and we're going to return to home, and when they're in the landing process, we're going to hit the down stick and see if we can speed up the landing process. Well, let me start off with Dwight because we know, according to the comment here, that he'll be able to do it, and then we'll go to Rose and see if she's able to do it. So let me get Dwight out of the box. All right, well right now we've got 0 satellites. I'm not too worried about his battery condition, it's only at 42%, but I'm going to get him out on the back of the truck so we can get his satellites. It's going to be a quick test, so I think that 42% is plenty of battery. Anyway, let me get him out there. So all we got to do is wait for the home point to be updated. We can lift off, we can go out a few hundred feet, return to home, and have him land. Let's do it. What happened to the gimbal? Why is your gimbal all crooked? Oh, I think I'm sitting at a pretty good angle here on the bank. It looks like his gimbal is having an issue. Look how he's moving to the left and to the right. That's weird. Maybe I've got a gimbal problem. All right, anyway, that's not what this test is about. Let's get Dwight up in the air. We've got plenty of satellites. We'll take off and get him straight up in the air about 22 feet. A little farther there, bud. There you go. And now he's going to the right. I'm not sure why the gimbal is moving. We're going to have to deal with that at another time. But this is the 3rd flight in a row that I've had with him with that gimbal moving to the side. This time I went to the right. Last 2 times I went to the left. All right, he's got plenty of time to get his precision landing down. So let's get him up in the air here. And we'll just fly straight out a couple hundred feet, well, a few hundred feet, and then we'll hit return to home. Look how far to the left that home point is. He's in the middle of the woods. That's strange. I hope that's not his home point. All right, let me hit return to home, and if he gets above the truck, I'm going to hit down on the stick and see what he does.
Return to home.
He is. He's returning to the middle of the woods. I might have to stop this landing. That's weird. Come on, Dwight, get closer to the truck, buddy. He's in the wood line. At least I have control of the gimbal so I can see where he's going to land. That home point's actually getting closer to the truck, I think. We'll see. Let's see if he does the gimbal shake like Rose always does. He is at 0 degrees now. And now he's landing. Yeah, okay, so he's on top of the truck. So he's landing and he's going down at 7.5 miles an hour. So let me hit the down stick. Look at that, I can speed it all the way up to almost 10 miles an hour. That was fast. All right, now it says area is unsuitable for landing. I think it's because he's not directly on the pad. He sees the black. Let me pull him this way to see if, whoa, that was fast. And see if he'll land now. Let me hit the land part.
Landing.
All right, he recognized that. Where's he at? There he is. Hey, buddy. All right, let me get him back in the truck here. We're gonna get Rose and we're gonna see if she can do that. All right, I got Rose out. Got her up and going. Screen recording is going right now. All right, I'm gonna get her on the back of the truck so she can get her satellites. So we got it. Oh, home point's been updated. All right, Rose, are you ready for this?
Take off.
Raising her up. Did you see how she slid across the truck? All right, so let's get her up in the air here and we'll go out about 500 feet and we'll get her tested. Okay, we're actually almost 600 feet. Let's hit return to home, and when she gets to that landing section, we'll see if we can speed her up. See, she's raising herself up to her pre-listed height or whatever that word is. I'm gonna pull the gimbal down as she's coming too. See, Dwight didn't do the gimbal shake with his gimbal whenever he got to the landing area, but she will. I'm not very good with the gimbal. Almost there. And she's gonna do, yeah, she did the gimbal shake. So she's pretty close to the truck there.
Landing.
She's not right there, but anyway, she's pretty close. So she's coming down at almost 7 miles an hour, so let me hit down. I cannot speed her up. So that's something that the Mini 4 can do that the Mini 2 obviously can't do. I'm still trying to speed her up and I can't do it. Well, actually, you know what? I think I might have. Let me try this again. Let me go up in the air here a little bit more. She's still landing, but I'm able to raise her up. That's pretty neat. Let me raise her up to, I don't know, say 50 feet. She's gonna come down. She's at 2, and I'm speeding. Yeah, I guess I can speed her up. So that's something that the Mini 2 can also do. Very cool. Area unsuitable. All right, let me get her landed. Rose, that wasn't disappointing. You did good.
Landing.
Good job. I was telling you guys that the next part of the test doesn't have anything to do with the Mini 4, so let me get back in the truck and I'll show you that comment. We're just gonna leave Rose where she sits. Well, the next part of this test I guess could have to do with precision landing with the DJI Mini 2. The comment came from Fred Munson. He said, hey Kevin, I did a test to see how important it is to do a compass calibration before flying. I did 2 flights without doing a compass calibration and 2 flights after doing a compass calibration. Flight out around 900 feet each test and used return to home each time. Without a compass calibration, the drone was around 4 to 6 feet from the landing pad. With a compass calibration, the drone, the Mavic Air 2, was spot on. Have you tried this? We are now. Let me get her turned back around so she can look forward. I don't really know why I got to do that, but I am. She is dead set in the middle of that landing pad. Let me get her started and up and going. And we'll see. We'll see how close she can get to that home point. So let me hit return to home.
Return to home.
Get her up to her 160 something feet. All right, Rose, are you gonna make it down here or what? Are you gonna land on the truck? I hope you do. You're pretty close. It's not too far. You're probably not gonna land there. I don't want you to land on the grass or on the bumper. I want you to land on the actual landing pad. Wow, you are really close. Man, she is. It might be hard to actually get closer than this for her. Are you gonna land? She's trying to. Area unsuitable. Let me look down where she's at. There we go, right there. She is right there trying to land on the tailgate. So that's just a couple of feet away from the middle of that landing pad. So let me pull her back and get her landed. Then we'll do a compass calibration and see if that helps her get a little bit closer. I'm gonna do this compass calibration off camera since I lost my, whatever it's called, tripod. I'll go ahead and put the GoPro on the truck bed and we'll do this on the tailgate. So let me get over to the 3 dots here. Let me walk away from the truck. Start. All right, we're gonna do it horizontally. And now we'll do it vertically. And it was successful. I'm gonna put her back in the very middle of the landing pad, and now we're gonna see if she can do any better. And I probably need to close the tailgate to make it fair, right? Now we're back in the truck. Let's get her up in the air.
Take off. Home point updated.
And we'll get out about 500 feet again and we'll do the same thing. And just like that, we're at 500 feet. All right, let's hit return to home. Looks like she's off the truck this time. The last time she was by the tailgate here. Now she's to the left. So it doesn't look like it's making much of a difference on Rose, at least. Was it a fair test? I don't know. Probably not. It's a Worther Roberts test though, that's for sure. Yeah, she's way off. So she's worse off now than she was before she was calibrated. So I'm not even gonna let her finish that. I'm gonna stop it. And I'm gonna land her myself. There is one more test that I kind of want to do. I just thought about this. I wonder if I were to lift Rose up to the 22 feet or the 7 meter mark, if that would help her get a little bit closer to the home point. Let's try that. I'm gonna get her started. Get her raised up to 22 feet and see if that's gonna make a difference. So she's at 22 feet and she's hovering just above us there. Let me pull her gimbal down a little bit. I think that's long enough. That's about the same amount of time that we would give Dwight, right? So let's raise her up in the air, go out a little bit farther and see if she might have some precision landing in her system after all. All right, well I decided to go a little bit short and only go 250 feet. So let's return to home here. She might do her 90-degree thing here. I should have turned her around before I hit return to home. Is she gonna make it all the way? Nope, she didn't. Let me finish turning her around. Where's she at? Hello. What's going on here? Oh, she's raising up in the air still. Why is she raising up so high? Why is she 215 feet up in the air? She's flying back sideways. I don't anticipate her being more accurate than she was before. Why did she go up 200 feet? That's weird. Did I change the height? Because she was at 160 a minute ago. Yeah, she's not not anywhere closer than where she was before. She looks like she's at the same spot that she was after the compass calibration almost. Spin her back around this way. No, she's a little bit closer maybe, but it's definitely not going to be precision, that's for sure. Looks like she could be about the same place that she was the first time because she's pointing about right here. Well, this is where she was last time, and now she's over here. She is closer. Look at that. She moved closer. Unsuitable. Let me land her. Look at how close she is. She is on the pad, guys. No way she went right into the middle. I got to get a picture of this. Now you can't tell me that that's not any closer than it was before. I wonder if I need to do that again. You know what? After second thought, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to let you guys explain in the comments what your thoughts were. But I'm going to get Rose back in the truck so we can have a little chat. Well guys, there we go. We had some pretty good results today. I think the thing that surprised me the most was this little girl right here. Why was she so close to that landing pad whenever I raised her up to 22 feet? Have they implemented something that we haven't been informed of? Probably not. Anyway, good job, Rose. All right, guys. Well, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. God bless.